Well, the freezing cold weather certainly hasn't impacted our extremely hot real estate market. The real estate market in January continued to spiral out of control in Guelph. Usually when we have a really cold winter with lots of snow, it means it's a slow start for the real estate market. However, this year that has not been the case. In January, 93% of the homes sold to multiple offers and went way above their asking price, with the average house selling for 25% above list. Last year, 25% above list would have been a very, very high percentage. However, this year, that's just normal. Our markets continue to be plagued with extremely low inventory, which has driven the average sale price for a detached house up to $1,149,000. So that's up 12% from last month, December. And we did also notice an increased amount of new listings come on in January compared to December, and I expect that trend is going to continue each month as we go towards the spring, which is pretty normal for every year. However, this year with restrictions starting to open up, I do think that we're going to experience more new listings come to market earlier. Many people, including myself, were expecting the Bank of Canada to raise rates in January. However, they didn't, but they did say that they are going to raise rates in March and that they'll likely raise rates several other times throughout the rest of the year. Inflation right now is sitting at 4.8%, which is actually double what the Bank of Canada's target rate is, which is 2%. There are two things about this that are really scary. So first of all, inflation is based on the consumer price index, which doesn't even include housing prices. And in a normal year, housing prices would increase a couple percent higher than the rate of inflation. But last year, housing prices in Guelph increased 37% year over year, which is 7 times the rate of inflation. The second thing is that it's really unlikely that the Bank of Canada is going to be able to raise interest rates high enough to impact housing prices, and that's just because of the volatility of our economy. We're predicting that 2022 is going to be another year of increasing real estate prices and fierce competition for buyers. This is the perfect market if you can sell and don't necessarily have to buy. So if you have the opportunity to sell your house and move up to a secondary property, or if you're thinking about renting, or if you're thinking of selling in this market and buying in a less expensive market like Eastern Canada, or even going down to Florida, this is an excellent time to do something like that. You're still better to buy now than you are going to be in a couple months from now. To be honest, it's hard to predict how much more you're going to have to pay just a few months down the road. If you're buying right now, try and be as flexible as you can with your criteria and look at creative ways that you can secure a property in this market.